What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tomness. I'm here for a video for the new Call of Duty WW2 Beta. I've got quite a few things to say about it, really. First of all, I was very surprised on how quick the game was. I mean, I've been playing Rainbow Six Siege and slow shooting games. As soon as I came onto Call of Duty, I was like, fuck, this game is not for me. Just way too quick, bit crazy. I started obviously getting into the game. Now I played it for probably over a couple of hours now. So I feel like I've got a good enough length of game, or I played a good amount of game to, you know, give you a sort of opinion on the game. I'm level 15, I'm probably higher now. You know, it's a really good game. I think for a Call of Duty fan, it's really good. Obviously it's the beta, so there's a few things missing, like there's not enough guns in there. If there isn't more guns in the actual game, then it'll be kind of disappointing, because I think at the moment there's only like 4 for some of the classes, 2 snipers. You know, it's not, there needs to be more guns, at least 4 more in each class. So I would prefer. One major thing is that there is no perk system. The perk system is sort of going off of, you have things called divisions. So you have different divisions. You have infantry, which gives you a rifle bayonet, additional primary attachment, extra magazines, and you can also move faster while aiming down sight. And also there's a classified rifle. Yeah, like I said, the divisions are like classes that you have to level up as well. So you level up the classes and you obviously get the different perks with it. You've got airborne class, which is sort of it gives you an SMG suppressor. You can sprint longer, which is sort of the guy who runs around shooting like a maniac and drop shotting every motherfucker around the corners. That is basically that person. The armored guy is sort of the armored division is a guy who sort of likes to, I don't know, I guess use LMGs, because it gives you an LMG bipod, but then obviously you take less fire damage and take less explosive damage. So I mean, yeah. You also got a mountain class, which is the sniper class, gives you sniper sharpshooter, which I'm not too sure what it actually does or gives you. You also have a ghillie suit. You're invisible to enemy recon aircraft while moving. And then you also got the last class, which is the I don't want to butcher the name, but you get what I mean. It's the guy who fires fucking incendiary rounds, and which, yeah, it gives you 4 incendiary rounds with a shotgun. And obviously you can select a piece of tactical and lethal equipment and stuff like that. You know, I think that's quite a cool addition to the game. It is frustrating that you don't have perks, because I kind of want perks as well. It's just a little bit lame. I guess it's sort of, I don't know. I feel like it sort of limits you, I guess, to 5 different perk classes, which is cool, but not. I think they needed perks, really, because it sort of takes you down like a Battlefield 1 route, but not quite, but sort of down that route. Because obviously you have the medic and stuff like that. I also think I do wish there's a perk that gives you an extra attachment, because at the moment you can have 2 attachments, which is cool. It's cool, but yeah, I kind of want 3 attachments, just so I can have a rapid fire with reflex sights and grips and stuff like that. I kind of sort of hoped that there is 3 attachments, but for right now I can't seem to find it. So yeah, it looks like 2 attachments on every gun, which is kind of a bit lame, but cool, whatever. You also got the system that's always been, well, not always been there, has been there recently throughout the CODs, which you get an unlock token per every level you level up. So every time you level up, you can unlock a new gun, unlock a new basic training thing, which is also very new, and also you can unlock a new division. You've got this basic training thing, which is kind of a perk as well. It allows you to there's one called Launch that takes the launcher as a secondary. Lookout, enemy targets appear from further away. You've got Forage, which resupply bullets. You got Hustle, reload faster. You get that sort of, you get the gist of it. You've got that now, which is still, I think it's cool, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem COD-like, and it's a bit lame. It is, honestly, I just think it's a bit lame. Also, onto score streaks. This is interesting because I've only managed to get 2 recon planes, which is a UAV, and 1 glide bomb, which is a it's been in previous years. It's the one that you basically fire a rocket from sky and you direct it to the circles and kill everybody. Yeah, it's basically that. And there's some cool score streaks in there. You've got the first one is a Molotov cocktails, which I haven't used, but I don't feel like it's worthy enough to ever use. You got the recon aircraft, which is 500 points, which is a bit, I don't know, I feel like it's a bit shitty because to get 500 points is really difficult. I mean, I'm an average player. I would say probably average. If I played it enough, I'd be just a little bit above average. Not trying to toot my own horn, I'm just saying I'm not a bad player, but at the moment I'm quite shit. But yeah, the recon aircraft is extremely hard to get for some reason, as in when I'm playing domination and it's 50 points to capture an objective, which in my opinion is fucking awful. It's just as good as a kill. It shouldn't be like that, because capturing an objective is quite a hard thing to do, because it lets the enemies know where you are. You know, you're an easy target. You've got to be in a certain area of where the flag is, so you know you're kind of easy pickings for anyone who wants to come capture the flag or get the flag off you. So you know they should really up the domination capturing the flag to 100, maybe 150 to make it easier. But yeah, 500 points for a recon aircraft is extremely difficult to get. Also, you've got a care package, which is the same old, which actually I feel like getting a care package at 575 is not actually too bad, you know, because there's, so far in the beta, there's only 6 kill streaks. So being able to get a care package and limits you down to 5 other kill streaks, you know, you're most likely to get one of the higher kill streaks at most of it, because there's only 2, which is a recon aircraft and a Molotov cocktail, which is below anything, or below the care package. So you know, it's probably actually good to run a care package. Not that I am, but it's good to run a care package. The highest kill streak so far is a paratrooper. I have no idea what a paratrooper is or what it does. I mean, I know what actual paratroopers are, but I don't know what the kill streak does, because I've not seen anyone do it. I think in the gameplay that is in the background, you actually will see someone calling a paratrooper. I think it's the enemy team, but I don't actually see any paratroopers or see what they do or do. Well, yeah, I don't know what they do. I don't see anybody or any paratrooper kill me or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, whatever, I guess. On to the next thing. You can also change your faces. You can be some black guy, you can be an Indian girl, you can be a white male, you can be an Indian male, I guess, and you can also be a white female. I've chosen to be the female because usually they have a smaller body type and harder to hit, but it feels like not, because the costume that they're wearing is so baggy that I don't think it makes a difference, to be fair. Also, you got the calling cards, which has always been there. You got the standard issue. I'm guessing there's going to be like cool calling cards, like, you know, you get like the ones that move about and shit like that. Also, you got emblems, which I'm guessing you could probably customize your own emblems. It's not that it's there in the beta. You only got the standard issue emblems, which is, they're just crap. They're just the classes that you can choose from. Emblems. You also got the clan tags, which is the same old pretty much. Going on to the new game mode that is there. The new game mode honestly is fucking shit. I'm gonna be honest and brutal. The new game mode is shit. It is so shit. The reason for it is just because it's trying to be operations from Battlefield, and Operations and Battlefield, I feel like is a very, very good game mode, and for Call of Duty to do it just, the maps aren't big enough. First of all, the things that you have to do for the game is pretty limited. Like, you've got to build a bridge. I mean, there's probably going to be more things you got to do because due to different maps, but you got to build a bridge, you got to capture a point, you got to lead a tank to somewhere, you got to blow up an objective. Yeah, I think that's cool, but it's just not a Call of Duty thing. You get no score streaks, your KD's not to worry about. I mean, cool, no KD, yeah, that's fine. There's other game modes that do that, but not having any score streaks and stuff like that, I just think there's just no point. If you want to play the new game mode, which is, I think it's called War, you're better off going to Operations on Battlefield. It's so much better, so much better, and I think you'd have more enjoyment from it. Yeah, I just don't feel like, the new game mode is worth it. I'd rather them not worried about the new game mode, which they've blatantly stole from Battlefield and even Overwatch. It doesn't work for Call of Duty. I would stick to playing Domination or Mosh Pit or what the other game modes are. I would just basically stick to playing them. Obviously, there's probably going to be more game modes due to it saying private beta playlists. So there's probably going to be more. I'm guessing Search and Destroy is going to be there, which isn't there for the beta. I'm guessing what else is Hard Points there. So I don't know. There's going to be more game modes, obviously. It's just the new game mode is pretty shit. Honestly, you play it when you get the game, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's pretty shit. Onto the classes, or as in guns. There's a lot of okay guns. You got the Push, the Pish, the PPSH 41, which is one of the better guns. The Grease gun is pretty shit. It's a bit like the MP40. I wouldn't recommend it really. It's an average gun. The Type 100 is probably the best submachine gun on the game. It's probably the best just due to its accuracy. It doesn't the recoil doesn't really affect the gun at all, and it's got enough damage to cause people trouble. I mean, I want to get rapid fire on it because I feel like rapid fire is going to be good, and I think the same with the Push or the PPSH is the rapid fire is going to be really fucking good, just because it's gonna. I just think it's gonna. It's just going to cause people trouble because it's going to just give you so much more damage. I think I would totally recommend putting rapid fire on the PPSH. Not that I've got it yet, but I would probably tell you right now it's probably you probably should get it because it's probably going to absolutely dominate people. What else is next? Light machine guns. So far, my favourite is the Bren, which is the last one. I think if you can also get rapid fire on it, it would be really good. I think maybe the MG15, I might need to give a more try, play more on it. But they're quite slow, the LMGs. And the last LMG I ever used on a Call of Duty game, which I haven't played in a long time, was one of the guns that could like kill people with 3 bursts. Or 3 bullets. I can't remember if it was a 3 burst gun or a burst gun, but it was awesome. Like, the gun would kill people so quickly. You put rapid fire on it, and it would just be a beast gun. And I'm trying to find one that is similar to that now, but I don't know. I think the Bren could deliver with the ability, but I haven't leveled it up enough to get rapid fire. But it's good to see that you could get rapid fire on pretty much any gun. Which is kind of crazy. The snipers they're pretty fucking annoying. Anyone who's quite good at sniping is very frustrating. It seems at points that, like, when you watch the kill cam back, the reticle isn't even on you, and sometimes they get the shot and it kills you. They're usually one shot as well, like one shot kill, or at least the Commonwealth is, to the torso or above. It's just, it's really frustrating. It's fucking annoying that snipers are yet still so strong. I mean, it's a Call of Duty game, so what do you expect? But still, it's just super frustrating. Also, the best shotgun I'd have to say the Winchester. I haven't got to the last one, which is toggle action. I haven't seen it yet. I'm guessing it's probably a semi-auto shotgun, as the drilling is a holds 2 bullets before you shoot, so double-barreled, sorry. And the Winchester is just a normal shotgun. So the Winchester is pretty good if you have it with the class that fires incendiary bullets, because damage is unbelievable. You can kill people quite well with it. It's not a bad gun for a close quarters map. I'd probably use that for some of the maps that are there. Also with the rifles, you've got the M1 Grand, you've got the STG 44. I haven't really used that. I think that's probably the best rifles. The M1941 isn't a bad rifle, I'm not gonna lie, it's not a bad rifle. I think you need to level it up a little bit, give it a few, put rapid fire on it. I'd say rapid fire for every gun, but I think rapid fire for most guns are probably key, just because rapid fire is such an awesome perk. But yeah, what else is there? The game overall, I think it's a good game. I hope they improve, or not improve, but give you more guns, a little bit more kill streaks, or score streaks, because there's not a counter UAV either, which is really frustrating. Also, taking out UAVs, I'd say they're easy to do because the planes are slow as shit and they're quite close to you, but you haven't got like a targeted system, so you can't lock on, so you just have to fire and pray that you've hit it. But yeah, that's cool, that's there. Overall, I would say this is a better Call of Duty than the last few Call of Duties. I mean, it's got rid of all the jumping shit. I mean, you can dolphin dive again, so that's the thing. But yeah, it hasn't got all the shit that was in it, all the jumping jetpacks and bullshit. But honestly, my opinion, it still doesn't match Call of Duty WW2 or COD 4 or even World at War. I think World at War is probably just as good as this. But it's a good game, and I think Call of Duty are getting back on track. And I honestly think this game could be half decent, but you never know. Just see until the full game comes out. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head off. I'll leave you guys with some of the gameplay, because I'm sure you guys want to see how the game is, how the game plays, what it looks like. If you haven't even seen it yet, I mean, most people have probably streamed it on Twitch and you've probably seen it already. But I was just gonna, just giving you a heads up on what is going down with the new game and what you can see and what's in store, and my personal opinion. Probably not the greatest opinion of all, but I'm an average gamer. Well, I play computer games quite fucking a lot. It's a bit sad, but yeah, fuck it. But yeah, this is my opinion on the Call of Duty game. Haven't played it in years, so I'm getting back into it this year. So yeah, peace out, motherfuckers.
30 seconds left. They're building a bridge. The enemy built their bridge, but keep fighting. Reinforcements are on the way. Send the ammunition supply. If it's destroyed, we lose the ammo for our flag. Protect the ammunition supply. Don't let them destroy the ammunition supply. A bomb's been planted. until our reinforcements get here. The enemies have destroyed our ammo supply, but the battle is far from over. Keep the enemy from escorting their tank within range of our flak guns. The enemy tank is advancing. The tank is retreating. Their tank is pulling back. Kill the soldiers around that tank. The tank is backing up. The tank is on the move. Their tank is advancing. Their tank is pulling back. They destroyed one of our flak guns. The tank is on the move. Kill the soldiers around that tank. Their tank is advancing. Don't let them destroy our flak guns. The enemy tank is advancing. The tank is on the move. Keep them from destroying the flak guns. 2 minutes until our reinforcements get here. Their tank is advancing. The tank is advancing. Retreating. Hammer the infantry near that tank. The tank is pulling back. Tank is on the move. The tank is backing up.